Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, somewhere at the 5 wins, 0 losses mark, the matchmaking system decided that, like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to kill this warrior. So, I don't think there was, like, massive evidence that that was, like, the greatest rogue deck ever, but it seemed pretty strong. They had adequate removal, and they got a double Defias start. And, like, was that a super lucky start, or does their deck have, like, 4 Defias in it? We don't know. But it was rough. 4 cards, keeping a strong 4 like this is not bad. I'd still rather have something else. I'm just not as huge a fan of him. Yeah. Okay, I like this starting hand. We'll see if I can save the Frothing Berserker for a better situation this time. I wasn't expecting my opponent to just put out a million super low cost 2-attack minions. And then me not have any taunt. Maybe I can get him behind a taunt though, and that would be cool. That's how I previously, like, crushed people, right? I think so. Arcanomaly! Okay. Fool's Bane, alright. Well, I don't see any point in coining him out, turning that into a 1-2. Actually, he only gains health from spells, not attack. Turning him into a 1-2 would actually nerf him somewhat. Do I really want to waste my coin on that, though? That's the question. I'd rather coin this guy out to stop him.
I wonder. Reporting for duty.
Okay. Solid play. I wish this is one of those situations I wish my warrior deck had more warrior-y, like, do 1 damage to everything cards. It doesn't, so we'll just go with this. See if my opponent has a buff. A Seal of Champions would be very annoying right now. At that point, I may have to, like, alchemy his guy. Alchemy his guy from a 5-1 to a 1-5. A 5-1 that can gain health from spells to a 1-5 that can gain more health from spells. Big difference. Ooh, that could be rough. Poisonous or +3 attack. Either way, it's kind of the same. Yeah, that sucks. So yeah, that sucks. Okay, we gotta work this out. If I put him out, this guy still has to kill this. Probably the other guys can't. Which would mean that, yeah, like, those two can almost get through him. So it would only take 1 more damage to do it. Now, I could also kill this guy, which I'm probably going to be doing anyway. At which point, this guy could still kill that, but this would be a little bit bigger. I got to put him out first if I'm doing that. I don't think I actually have as many options as I thought I did. I don't think that's going to work out. So I think the best I can do is this. He's at risk, but he could be at more risk than he is. The question is, can my opponent put together 3 damage without using the poison guy so that he can use the poison guy to kill him? That would be annoying. But I didn't have a lot of better options for that turn. So I'm going to lose the elemental anyway to the poison, regardless. So does my opponent have something else? If he can bubble the poison, that's annoying. If he can do 3 damage without using the poison, that's very annoying. Okay, so that didn't happen. Now what? Seal of Champions this guy, or Blessing of Kings this guy? Blessing of Kings, he'd actually still lose it, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. No, he's going to put up with the damage for a little while here. I think this is a situation to flip my shit. I mean, I've got a lot of good 4-mana plays I'd like to use, but this guy's seriously at risk of this, right? Whereas, if I kill this guy, my guy will die. He'll take 1 damage in combat and then get hit for 3. But if I kill one of the other ones, my guy will be an 8-2, which I can switch to a 2-8, which is actually pretty impressive when you're gaining attack the way this guy does. Oh, sorry, a 3-8. I don't know where the 2 came from.
You love my new recipe.
Yeah. So that'd be a prime target for silence now.
Brothers
That's very dangerous, but this guy is really scary right now. Like, potentially game-winning scary. Like, I'm going to put out Fool's Bane, waste his entire army, and do 1,000,000 damage to him. Unless he has some zero-mana solution right now. He doesn't want the minions to fight, they'll make him bigger. So, yeah. Alright. Brawl? Nope, we're not doing that. We're going to Fool's Bane. I think I want to kill one... if this guy does... Fool's Bane's only 3, right? If this guy hits that, that'll actually save me 4 damage. I can kill the other guys for cheap. This guy will take 3. Acceptable.
Don't rush me.
Whoa. So, you couldn't kill him before, can you kill him now? Suddenly becoming a very important question. This is the time to get something out to do it, because the next turn I can't play the Bog Creeper, the turn after I can. Oh, that's going to do it unless I get a taunt. Oh, can I get a taunt? Oh, this is going to be rough. So I'm going to play the Grimy Gadgeteer, because he's awesome anyway. Now I have 2 minions out, so this guy gets an adapt. If this guy gets a taunt, I bet you I win this game. If not, then we're still going to have a game. Taunt, 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 taunt. None of those powers are taunt. Okay. Now my opponent's pretty low. Do I go for the lightning speed? I mean, it's just a 2-attack Wind Fury, but that's still... My opponent's pretty low. I mean, this I don't care about as much in the current situation. Especially on a small guy. This was like, yeah, it would cover me, but I think we gotta take the lightning speed because I didn't get taunt, which is sad.
I strike.
So better off hitting him directly, because this guy can only attack once every second turn. He can't just like clean up all my other guys. So now what do we do? I'm in a pretty good situation here, but it's not over. Okay. Aww. So, Fiery Warest, okay. So we're going to play, I think we're just going to go straight forward, just play Gigantor here. I mean, I'm not going to brawl that crap. Killing him with him seems pointless. I'm going to have him behind a taunt wall, so let's just do this. Now, he's got 10 health. Do I bother killing the Phoenix? I think I kill the Phoenix anyway. I've got another weapon in my hand, and it makes it that much harder for my opponent to kill him. Although he's probably just going to get killed by a giant size anyway. But then my opponent will have less stuff left after killing me with giant size. That's not a giant size. It did give you a taunt, though. Yeah, okay. I was still going to win, but the taunt could have been annoying. Seven wins? What the hell? I've gotten a lot of wins out of just having a Berserker. And sometimes the Berserker goes nuts and wins. It's what he does. It's like, whoops, went nuts and won. I am getting 1,000,000 direct messages right now. They're going to have to wait, because I'm at 7 wins now. Let's see if I can get 8. 8 wins.
Liadrin! My hammer burns with holy fire.
Sure.
Victory or death.
Yeah, I know that this guy should be a strong starting hand play. Like, that's kind of what he's for, but I don't like him as much. I like the flipped version of him I like much better. The 4, like, for starting, for early in a game, I'd rather have 4 attack and a really high defense than, like, something with 4 hit points by the time you can play this is probably still not that tough. I'm not going to keep the starting hand Battle Rage. It's really a later on card. I'm going to pitch that. I'm going to keep the Gnomish Inventor, which is probably dumb. I really should have pitched him to try and get more stuff, but you never know. 3-2, yes! We have a playable hand again. I could easily be getting hand clogged. I think I only got hand clogged with big expensive stuff once so far. Which is probably part of why I'm doing so not bad. I could have coined out one of these guys, but I mean, he's obviously better to save for response to something, and he's potentially better to save for response to something. Now, do I spend his coin? Because his coin could be 1 damage to all enemy minions. But I could also just coin out this, which actually fight just fine against that. Got 2 4s in my hand. I'd like to save the... You know what? I'm just going to play him without the coin. I could waste the coin to kill a 1-1. Not doing that. My opponent can spend stuff killing him, or not, but I've got 2 4s in my hand. If I was able to coin him out with a clear board, that would be awesome. Or coin him out might be pretty good, and then still be able to play him on turn 4. We'll see.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Well, that's not going to be a clear board. That's 2 1-1s that I could get rid of by coining something, though. That is a tough choice. My opponent's trying to decide, do you hit the Pyromancer so that if he triggers, then he dies? Or do you not hit him because, yeah. Fair enough. At that point, it's more worthwhile to just trade him for the 2-3, I think, than to actually use his power. Why would I bother using his power? And there's only a 1-1 out there, so this guy might have a chance to live. Let's do that. So you keep a pig, but unless you can kill him... Like, first off, the reason this guy's awesome is because you always get his thing at least once, because it's at end of turn. But now, can your pig kill this? They really should have fixed this card so this guy had charge. That card would be much less bad if it was a 1-1 board with a charge. Okay, the sword is very unfortunate. I do not approve. But these things happen. And the sword will get eaten by a gigantic toxic sewer ooze. I mean, I would have liked to spend like 4 mana. I coins to get out the extra 4 last turn, and now I can't. But gigantic toxic sewer ooze. So now what? Blessing of Kings, trade, and start over?
Options. What? They fell off the truck.
Prime Street Smuggler. That's a good card. Glacial Shard. Hey, that's pretty annoying right now. And a secret. Wow. Okay. You did a bunch of stuff. I'll give you that. You've got 5 damage worth of minions out. This guy won't get taunt, because I don't have the stuff for it right now. I could waste this guy killing one of them and get this out. May not be the worst option. Although whatever I kill might just come back. I don't know. Or just play him, draw a card. That's not that great. I'm trying to protect this ooze. It's like waste of a bluegill, but overall it's a good use of my mana. And there's a chance this guy might survive, and I don't know what's going to happen with that secret. Yeah. That is such a crap secret. How bad was the row where you took that thing? It's like, I'm not a huge fan of Snipe, but Snipe, if you get something weak, it'll just kill that weak thing. And if you get something big, well, it'll hurt it a lot. Repentance, if you get something big, it'll hurt it a lot, but still never kill it. And if you get something weak, it's totally wasted. That is a big monkey there, but that's okay. I'm going to get to kill him with this. Of course, now that I said he's a big monkey, I'm going to have a bunch of comments saying that he's actually a large ape. Because, boy, are people picking on my, describing a salamander as a lizard in my video. Even though if you, look up salamander online, it's like, salamanders are a lizard-like amphibian. I'm not the only one to think that way. Anyway, so I could play either him or him to get a 2 other minions bonus. I could do more stuff if I do that, but he's better. I'm going to trade him to kill that anyway. So what am I really protecting with taunt? Okay, that's the way to look at this situation. So we're going to play this first because I'm going to be playing because I want to make sure I have enough minions when I do it. Now I get taunt when I don't need it. We're going to take the living spores. Then I'm going to get rid of all these things. Only I will have cards on the board. And I will invent myself another card. Of course, I use up all my Murlocs and then get that. No, this deck hardly has any Murlocs. This is mostly just a 5/4 for me. But okay, well, I sure hope you didn't get something expensive and turn it into a 5-mana card. Do you have something to use that? Because that would be annoying if you were able to actually give that taunt or something. I don't know. But for now, I think the thing to do is definitely play him. Just see what I get. Plus 3 health. It's pretty hard to argue with. I was kind of hoping for taunt, but can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Why not? He's already got 5 attack. The poisonous may or may not... the poisonous might actually be really useful against that plant, but only if that plant gets silenced or gains taunt, basically.
You love my new recipe.
Okay. That's such a strong play that I would have done the exact same thing. Not in his position, on her position, in my position. I would have flipped that guy and done that trade. I'm like, I'm fine with that. Okay. You did put out a bunch of stuff. This guy's going to come out super cheap. He gets slightly cheaper if I play this first, but it doesn't actually matter because I'm going to have the same amount of mana. Same amount of things I can play. But that's pretty good stuff. So I could do some beatdown, but I think I'm going to go board control. Unless I'm getting Colosseums, this is a pretty good situation here. If I get Colosseums, my opponent is keeping the plant, but that's like a small consolation. Equality is pretty bad. I'm glad I killed some things, but yeah, that sucks. Although you still can't actually kill enough of my stuff. Banana. Oh yeah, 2 free cards for bananas. Okay, you have one big guy, but I'm yeah, you're in trouble, dude. You have problems now. I mean, if I King Mosh that thing, this is going to get killed by a 1/1, but that's going to happen probably regardless. I think King Moshing the 6/6 is pretty good. The opponent has no cards. This is looking pretty game over-y. Over. Yeah. I still had cards left. Put all your bananas in one basket. Alright. 8 wins, 1 loss. That's not even sudden death. But I can still totally lose twice in the next video. We'll just have to see if that happens next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.